There's a couple that are pulling me. Jenna Fawcett, I'm getting pulled straight away to you. Okay, so if you don't mind unmuting yourself, hon, just so that I know you can hear me okay.
I can hear you.
Beautiful. All right. And do I have your permission, Jenna, to tap into your reading for you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. No, he can still come through. It's just we won't tap on personal stuff then. Yeah. But we got the two coming in side by side. I still think we're mixing up two families. Sorry, Jenna, I think two groups are fighting with each other to get in. So I'm just trying to figure out who's going first. Okay. Start there by, there's a younger guy too connected. Okay, sorry, and where did you go? Are you still there, Jenna? I think you popped off of my screen here. Oh, there you are. Okay, you're right in the middle. Okay, perfect. Sorry, hon, I'm gonna start slow with this because we got a few and I don't know if it's two different groups in your bloodline or it's two different groups in, oh, sorry, everyone, please make sure you mute yourselves. I'm getting feedback. Somebody is unmuted. There we go. Okay, perfect. Okay. I think it's for Jenna's group, but then there's another group connecting in. Yeah, start with, okay, everybody, there's too many people talking. I can't hear everybody. Start with the dad energy and then we'll go from there. That's a different grouping though. Yeah. Yeah, let her, honey, you're fine. You got all 9. I'm not worried. There we go. Now we got her group. Perfect. Lovely. Sorry, Jenna. Sorry, we were crisscrossing and I did want to make sure we weren't mixing people up. I want to jump right on the male side of the family for you. Very strong fathering pattern jumping in. If somebody's on a dad level, that can be father, stepfather, father-in-law, somebody like a dad. Now, when he's coming in, he's tapping on the chest for me, which means this would have been a heart failure or a heart weakness because he shows me he wasn't able to, it's a very quick passing because he does a click, click, which means very quick drop in the energy. Do you understand? Okay. Sorry, hen, can you unmute yourself again? Sorry. Yes, guys, you're welcome to unmute yourselves while we're doing your little part, okay?
Okay.
And I'm gonna go through. I'm sorry, it's almost like I wanna go, it's like, there's almost like your family and then like a partner's family or like another family, because I've got the two groups piggybacking in because I got a dad energy and a mom energy, but I feel like they're from separate groups or they're from different patterns, and that's why I'm trying to sort of figure them out. So your dad is the one that had the heart failure then, correct?
No.
This would be a father energy. Unless there's another Jenny or Jenna here tonight, because I keep hearing the name Jenna, so it's definitely there. No, it's okay. I'm not gonna rush her. Honey, she just tends to be private. It takes her a while to warm up with her personal stuff. And then the younger guy's there for her too. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I've got to stick with this guy, hon. It's a gentleman on the dad level, which to me would be father, uncle, father-in-law. It's a gentleman like a dad. But it definitely would have been a heart attack or heart failure because he shows me very quick passing and I never got to say goodbye to people properly.
Yeah.
Because he's very set, because he's waving at you, because he says he's got to make sure that he greets you tonight. Then I've got to jump across. There's a very strong motherly energy jumping in as well. So again, that's mom, mother-in-law, stepmom, somebody like mom. She's coughing for me, which means a lot of breathing issues happening around her. And she's doing that, which means sick in the body before she died, because she shows me the system's wearing itself down. But I know this is weird. It's either she was sick in the throat area or there was a lot of issue in her throat area, because it's almost like she keeps feeling like it's blocking in the throat, or there's almost like a issue with like a sickness focusing on the throat area. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go back through. I still I'm sorry. One thing you'll see, depending on the spirits, if they want to talk, they're going to talk. I don't have a choice. I just have to go with who's ever coming in. But both of those people are tapping you, Jenna, like they know you or they're connected to you, because both have to say hi to you tonight. Yes. Okay. Go back through. Who's the mom energy, hun? That would have been almost like a throat cancer, or like the sickness focuses in the throat area, because it feels like lumps or growths up in her throat area here.
I had a friend who recently passed. It could be her.
Okay. Did she act like a mom to you though? Because she's very
I called her Mama Barb. Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. But it's because she's showing me she couldn't swallow properly. Almost like it's like she can't swallow, or she's having difficulty swallowing down. And it's almost like she's putting her the effort into this area here, which means a lot of sickness in the lung area, throat area, because she's very focused here.
Yeah, she did have lung.
Oh, okay. That's the one I want to bring in because that's why that makes sense. Sorry. Because I think one's in your bloodline, but she's not. But she's acting like she's meant to be in the reading tonight because it's almost like she goes, and I love her because when live. Sorry, guys. Please make sure you mute yourselves. Oh, mute. Mute. Okay. Because when she comes in for you, it's almost like I go, she's such a sweet lady when she was alive, but it's almost like, excuse my language, like, get the hell out of the way. I got to talk to her because she never got to say goodbye to you properly. Because she's very blunt that she's making a point to come in. And it's weird though, because I'm sorry, were you only like, it's the last 5 years of her life she was in your life, or the two of you were together like the last 5 years? Because it's almost like she only gives me a 5-year window, but it's a very significant window.
We were separated for the last 5 years.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because it's almost like she says to me, like the last 5 years are very significant because it's almost like she's got to bring that up. But there's a thing with it, like the last 5 years, she's got to bring that up. But sorry, hold on. Sorry, forgive me. We're getting feedback tonight. Because she's saying to me the last 5 years is significant, but it's almost one of those that there was never a doubt that you guys cared about each other or would like look after each other. Because she's got this thing like she's like, no, I got your back if you need me. Don't worry about it. And she's being very blunt now. I'm sorry. I know this is weird. Are you disconnected from her family though, hon, or you're not? Because it's almost like I go, the message is for you. She's not worried about you passing it on to other people tonight. She goes, this one's for you. It's like she's coming in to make sure you're okay.
Yeah.
Because she's very blunt. I like her. I go, very, very friendly energy. But she just wants to let you know she passed home peacefully. And she does draw it out for me, which means she would have been sick. I'd probably say it's about 1.5 years your inner energy. The way she shows me, it's sort of struggling in the energy. And then she shows me very quick drop because we got to go. It's literally a month and I'm gone. Like it's almost like a plateau, then I'm down. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Sorry. Then it was your uncle that would have had the heart issues, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, because he's coming in. He's very friendly though, because as soon as he comes in, he starts chit-chatting with you. But he doesn't, I know this is weird. He was either very immature when he was alive, or he doesn't act responsible. Because it's like when I bring her and I go, oh, she's got everything handled. He's almost like, oh my God, tell her I said hi. We got a joke. Like, it's almost like he comes in with a very friendly attitude. Like he's got to make sure he greets you and he just says hi to you, okay? There we go, piggyback. Last guy coming in, and I think this is why we're mixing. I don't know actually if there's two people in the reading that are two separate people logged in, but both for the same person, because there's a young guy with the car crash. Because I got to jump across. It's a younger gentleman coming in as well on an equal level, but he would have been an impact or a crash. And he's doing this for me, which means he would have been thrown or tossed at the accident. And there would have been a lot of trauma to either the left side or this issue around the left side. He's very, very blunt about trying to bring that in. But he's on an equal, and an equal level would be brother, cousin, friend, partner, because he says he's got to make sure he greets you. But it's almost like you would know his sister, or you know another girl as well, because he goes, you're connected to the other girl he knows, and he needs to pass it through you to please pass on the message to her that he's okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect. And I apologize. Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to mute everybody here. Beautiful. All right. Lovely. Okay, so they are giving me thumbs up then, which means those are the ones that wanted to tap in tonight to greet you. And the one who comes in, I love her because it's almost like, I know this is weird. It's either like you're like, again, disconnected from the family, or like not in the family in the same way. And she goes, you'll always be like my daughter. She wants you to know that, because she's got this thing where she goes, she'll always be like your mom. Don't think that other stuff that happened around it that caused you guys not to be together anymore is going to be an effect for her. Okay. She goes, we're together. Make sure you tell her that I'll always look after her, because you told her you loved her after she died, and she wants to let you know that she heard you. Okay.
Okay.
Now we're good. Beautiful. Lovely. Thank you so much, hon.
No, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, and I want to go Darlene Hashi. You're popping up to me as well. You've been jumping in. All right.
Okay.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, good.
Perfect. Can you hear me okay, hon?
Yes,
All right, beautiful. All right, and do we have your permission, Darlene?
sure.
Perfect, thank you. I'm actually going to jump across. There's a very strong fatherly energy coming in straight away for you. So that, again, this guy's kissing you on the head, which to me is father or somebody like a dad, because he's very blunt when he comes in. But he's doing that, which means the whole system was worn down, or the whole system was very weak. And I'm sorry, his legs either weren't working properly, or there was something going on with his legs, because it's almost like there's a swelling or like a puffiness in his leg area.
His his father.
Oh, okay. Sorry. They might be
Yeah.
trying to put back in together. Okay.
Yeah.
And so your granddad, he would have been the very heavy drinker, correct?
Yeah.
Because this guy's definitely giving me the feeling like my legs are affected because of drinking or with drinking stuff going on.
Okay.
Sorry, 1 second. Sorry. I think somebody's unmuted here. Beautiful. All right. Okay. But then your dad would have had all the fluid in the lungs. He would have had all the fluid build up in the chest area because he's showing
Yeah.
he's not
Yeah.
able to breathe in properly. But he said to me this stuff going on. Sorry, guys, I apologize. I think people are getting cut out and bought back in, and I'm getting a lot of feedback. No. Sorry, you'll see. I know tonight I'm gonna have to be on the ball because my electronics have been acting up all day. So I know there's groups already. People are getting my attention. I want to jump back to him though, Darlene. I'm gonna come back. Now he's also telling me that his kidneys were affected or something was going on in his kidney area because it's almost like his system isn't flushing itself properly or it's not draining itself properly.
My uncle passed away recently because of his kidneys.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm bringing in your uncle first then. And then your dad's the one that had all the cancer.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. That's what I'm mixing up because I got to go. It's definitely a gentleman coming in, but your uncle would have also had drinking issues, but it's almost like he quit or he had tried to pull back before he passed. But he says to me, the kidneys are still acting up or the kidneys are still being affected.
Yeah.
Interesting though, because he's very friendly with you. Like your uncle's friendly, but he doesn't come in with like a fatherly energy to you. Like he's got to look after you, protect you. It's almost like I'll see you at family gatherings. How are you? Like it's a nice relationship, but it's kind of, how do I work this? It's almost the feeling he gives me, and because he shows me he was sick, started feeling better, then he drops back down again. Because he says the way that he dropped, he goes, he's okay with it. And I know this sounds weird. It's almost like he had accepted he was going to pass because he goes, I did stuff in my life that affected my body, which I knew was going to have a long-term effect. Because the way he comes through, it's almost like I go, well, I was living on borrowed time anyway, almost like he sort of got an extra 2 years he really shouldn't have got kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to come through. Now, when I asked your dad about it, he's doing this for me, which means the cancer had spread to multiple areas because I got to go going around the entire system. Now he's telling me, hon, there was 3 of you there with him, or 3 of you were helping look after him when he was sick. Because he says it's almost like you would rotate off because he goes, there's 3 of you there, but 2 of you were the main caregivers or 2 of you were the main ones sitting the whole time.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's very happy about that. Because now him as well, I've got to be blunt and forgive me, he looked very sick before he died. Because when I'm looking at it's for me, which means I just get to go to sleep and I don't wake back up. Sorry, I think I apologize. 1 second. Let me right back. I'm just getting more feedback. Okay. Are you guys getting feedback as well, or is it just me?
No.
You are?
No.
Okay. Other people are hearing it too. Okay. We'll just keep going. I'll do the best I can here. Because I like your dad, because the thing with him, he just goes like that, which means I go to sleep and I don't wake back up. Because you can see with him at the end, it's like he's tired. I go, he's ready to go. He's tired. And everybody tells him it's okay to go because he's very set with that. Now, I'm sorry, but are you one of 3 kids, or it's the 3 kids that were there? Because he says only 2 of them got to get back. Like it's almost like one person didn't make it back in the room in time.
There were 5, but one of them wasn't there. She couldn't be there.
Oh, okay. Because he shows me this thing with the 3. It's almost like because there's a guilt thing. You're freezing, but I can hear you. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. Okay. All right. Meet you there. Okay. Beautiful. Sorry. Okay. Okay, there's the 5 kids. No, because he's talking about the 3. Very blunt. Because I love your dad, but he doesn't like repeating himself. He's the kind of guy when he was alive, if he says something, it's like, that's what I meant. It's like he doesn't filter through. Because he tells me that there was 3 in the room. 1 walked out and then they never got back until after he passed.
Okay, yeah.
Because he's very picky about that, and I like your dad, but he's the kind of guy, he doesn't like being center of attention, so it's almost like it's a big thing he's pushing himself in. But I go, oh no, he liked the detail. He would have known who was in the room, where everybody was. Like, he's very picky. He just wants to let you know that he's passed home safely. And there's you and his sister that he has to say thank you for sort of stepping in like the nurses, or thank you for sort of like being the nurses to him, because he says it's a big deal.
Okay.
Also a lady like a mother jumping in for you as well, hun. So that to me, again, mom, mother-in-law, stepmom, somebody like a mom. This lady would have had a dementia or Alzheimer's, because she shows me confusion pattern before she died. It definitely would have been a dementia because she shows me it's drawn out and it's a gradual descent sort of thing. So she shows me she's forgetting or she's dropping as she goes. Mm-hmm. It's an L female. This would be Louise, Louisa. Who would that one be connected to you? If they give me a name, it can be their name or somebody that they're trying to connect to.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Is your mom still with us?
But yes.
Okay. If you can check on your mom's side of the family, if there would have been almost a lady like a sister or a cousin that would have passed, but with the dementia or Alzheimer's, because she's definitely coming in on the same level as your dad, which means it wouldn't be a grandmom. It's almost when we'd go, oh, that's like mother-in-law, stepmom, aunt. Like it's definitely an up and over, but she's definitely not where we put the grandmother energy. Okay. Oh no, you can tell. Your dad was a very private man when he was alive. So we wouldn't just let random people into your reading. I go, if somebody's coming in, it's because he's got a link for them. So he wants to bring them in. If you can, just double check after if you don't mind, okay?
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, lovely. Thank you. So they are then, which means that's what he just wanted to let you know, and he's giving a kiss down because he said you told him you loved him and gave him a kiss, and he wants to let you know that he's giving one back, okay?
Okay.
Beautiful. Perfect.
Thank you.
Lovely. So much, Darlene.
Okay.
All right. Oh my gosh. I apologize if I'm going fast tonight. It's like everybody connected and I told them I've had health stuff this week. So I told them to be gentle on me and everybody is like, boom, boom, boom. We're good. Let me see. Lucille LeBlanc, you are coming up. Perfect. If you don't mind unmuting yourself, please. And thank you. All right. Okay. Sorry. Give me one sec. I'm going to send you the request there to unmute yourself. Okay, ask to unmute. There you go. That might help. Okay. Hello. Can you hear me?
I'm here.
Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
I've got two Lucille LeBlancs. I'm sorry. I think I'm mixing both of you up. I apologize. Okay. I don't know which one I'm with. I just have to go and pull to Lucille LeBlanc. There's a Lucille energy, and I got to go. It's a mom energy coming through. But this lady also would have had a dementia or Alzheimer's. So I'm just trying to figure out which one of you that I'm with.
Not me.
Okay, and would that make sense to you, Lucille? Holding your phone there, I can see you there. Would that make sense to you, Lucille?
No.
Okay, so not you. Okay, so sorry, I'm just trying to figure out which Lucille it is. That's actually quite odd that I get two people with the same name there. Okay, I'm gonna come back and actually I think because okay, sorry, give me one sec. Somebody's trying to say something to me in the chat. Maybe it'll make sense. I think it's the same person on the computer and the phone. Oh, it is. Oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry, it is. Thank you. Okay. Okay. It's definitely you because I'm seeing you twice on my screen. Okay. Thank you, whoever noticed that. That was going to rack my poor little brain as to which Lucille was trying to talk to me. Okay, that makes sense. Somebody's definitely talking to you. I've got to jump back, so I'm going to do it slowly. Again, mom energy coming in. This one feels like a bit of an older pattern, though, which would have been grandmom or somebody like your grandmom. But she's tapping on the head for me, which means definitely would have been a dementia or Alzheimer's. But she's got a motherly energy, almost like she would have looked after you or been protective over you before she passed. Mm-hmm. Oh, that helps. Lucille, this is going to sound weird. Are you one of 12 children or one of your parents was one of 12 kids? Sorry, Lucille, can you hear me?
Is it me?
Yes. Sorry. Oh, yes. Sorry, Lucille, you're on your computer and your phone.
Yes.
We're on both, so I'm seeing both of you. Sorry, yes. So it's for you, yes. Sorry, were you one of 12 children or one of your parents is one of 12 kids?
My father was the oldest of 12 kids.
Okay, so I'm going to go on that side. On his side of the family, do you know if there was like an older lady that would have been like a grandmother energy that would have had a dementia or Alzheimer's?
No.
Because she's coming in very, very clearly. And I definitely know she's connected to your group if she can show me the 12 kids or she's linked to the 12 kids. So if you can after, just double check, okay? She
died of cancer. She died of diabetes.
No, definitely not that. This one definitely would have been in dementia or Alzheimer's because the diabetes. No. And I know this is weird. The grandmother with the diabetes, she would have had swelling in one of her feet or one of the feet would have had an issue.
Yes.
no, she's
Yes.
fine, but I feel like there's a sister coming in with her, or a lady like a sister that would have been having issue in the brain, because I go, it's definitely they're together. And this actually probably is a good time to mention it to everyone. When people are jumping in, if you can't place them straight away, don't worry about it, because a lot of the time, if they can, they'll piggyback messages. If they know that you're open, or they can get messages to other family members as well. So like I said, the fact she knows your dad's one of 12 kids, which is an odd number of kids to have, I'd go definitely keep track, because she's with your grandmom. And I love your grandmom, because she's totally the type of person who would help everybody if she could. I go, oh, she doesn't even know me. And she's like, how are you? Nice to see you. Like, she's like such a friendly energy. But it's interesting. Okay, go through. That's fascinating. Okay. I've never had that, so I'll explain it. Okay. I know this is going to sound weird. While she had the cancer, did she also have the diabetic shock, where she went into a diabetic coma as well? Because there's a thing where she shows me, it's almost like we're not treating my diabetes anymore when I'm sick. And it's almost like it flares up and goes out of control. Because it's almost like, oh, she drops very quick, a lot quicker than everyone's expecting her to go.
Yes.
Because she's very friendly. I go, I love her energy. Like, she's very nice, very religious lady. She does the cross for me as soon as she comes in. Yeah. Yeah, take your time, buddy. Yeah, go. There's also a dad energy jumping in as well. Fatherly pattern jumping in. This one can be father, stepfather, father-in-law, somebody like a dad.
My father, I was very close to my father.
Okay,
He died 2 years ago.
Got the right one. Now he's coughing for me, which means he had a lot of breathing issues happening around him.
Yes.
He says he wasn't able to breathe properly, because he shows me it's almost like struggling. But the thing with your dad, that I'm not trying to be rude, very stubborn man, because even when he's sick, he's like, it's fine, I'll just act like normal. Like, he's just trying to sort of act like normal, because it's almost like people have to baby him without telling him you're babying him.
Yeah.
Because I like him. Now, the thing with him, I have to be blunt though, and I'm not saying you and your mom don't have a good connection. Your dad is very protective over you, honey, because I go, if there's a problem, I can go to dad, and dad's going to help you look after it, because he's so guarded over you. I know, I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, I know I keep grabbing my hair. Did he have a joke with you or something where he would pull your hair, or there's a joke with the hair or something? Because as soon as I started talking to you, somebody's yanking my hair from behind. That's why you see me keep reaching behind, because I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. But it's almost like there's a joke in the family of like pulling hair or playing with the hair.
Oh, he had beautiful curly hair, wavy hair.
I wonder if that's what it is, because it's literally like he keeps just, every time I sit there, he's doing this, and it's not like he's not hurting me. It's just he's trying to get my attention, but it's something about the hair, or I have to make sure I'm talking about the hair, because he's got a thing about it. I love your dad, because he's one of those guys, what you see is what you get. Like, if he wants to say something, he says it like very clear in the pattern. Now, Lucille, hon, are you one of 4 kids, or it's you and 4 others?
Yes, I'm the oldest of the 4 kids.
Okay, if you can you please let everyone else know that he's passed home safely, because he says he's got to make sure he greets everyone, because he's protective over all the kids, because you can see he guards everyone.
Yes. 4 girls.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense why he's sort of like that. But I love your dad, because he sort of had a very good sense of humor as well. Because he goes, oh, it's a lot of work. Like the way he jokes. But I go, no, he loved doing it. He loved being the man who had to look after the family and take care of everything. Because it's almost like his joke. But you can see, and I'd have to say about the last 4 years or so before he passed, it definitely shifted that you were looking after him more than he was looking after you. Because I go, definitely like a swap in the energy, and he just wants to get, so he's just heart tapping, which is his way to let you know he wants to say thank you and let you know that he's passed home safely. Okay, all right, thank you, my friends. They are tapping as well. Perfect. Thank you so much, Lucille.
Thank you.
All right, beautiful. So I'm just gonna remute you here, give me 1 second. All right, perfect. And are we still freezing? I noticed somebody mentioned in the chat I was freezing. Can you guys still hear me okay? Or okay, I'm getting thumbs up from Sheila. Okay, Sheila, you gave me thumbs up and it caught my attention, so I'm gonna go with you, honey. We're gonna go on there. So if you don't mind unmuting yourself. Hello, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you good. Thank you.
Beautiful. All right. Because there's a younger one as well with her though. Yeah. I'm sorry. Forgive me, Sheila. I'm not going to lose you, honey. I'm going to come back. I apologize, guys. I woke up from a nap earlier today and there was a little girl in my bedroom and she would have been about 7 or so, but it's like quite a young girl when she passed, but she keeps pushing back in and I'm just trying to figure out where she fits. I'm sorry, Sheila, you never lost a younger girl in the family that would have been about 7 or 8 when she passed, eh?
No.
Okay. I keep getting her and then Paige, and I keep wanting to go like Pagelyn. I'm gonna come back to you after. If that makes sense to somebody, let me know. But like I said, I don't know where because she keeps sticking in. So I'm gonna refocus for you, Sheila. Oh, very strong mom energy waiting for you. Like I go, this is mom, because she is coming straight in, and I go, mom looked after the family when mom was alive. That is mom's job because she's taking over the reading. I love her. I adore her. I'm gonna come in with her though. Now she also starts coughing for me, which means couldn't breathe properly before she passes. And she's doing that, which means the whole system was shutting itself down. But I know this is going to sound really weird. Did she lose weight, start putting weight back on, then lose the weight again? Because it's almost like I go, it's weird. Like she's looking sick. Then we go, oh, she's putting a bit of weight on. She's feeling better.
Yeah,
then she dropped back down again.
Yes, she did.
Okay. As long as we have the right one. Because I love her and your mom is a hugger. She's such a sweetheart. Because as soon as she comes in, she starts giving you hugs because she says she's going to make sure she says hi to you. And she's squeezing your hand, which means that you were holding her hand when she was sick because she keeps doing this. No, you got it. I don't know, as long as you're clear, I don't care. Honey, did she give you a ring before she died, but you were wearing the ring when she passed?
No,
Because it's very weird. I'm literally seeing 2 hands holding each other, which is what I see when somebody's holding a hand in the hospital. But it's like the person holding, I go, oh, they've got the ring on, but the ring will be transferred upon the time of death, or the ring's transferred because somebody's going to pass. But there's something about sort of the special ring.
No,
okay,
not for me.
Do you know if there was another family member that went to visit her that had on like a family heirloom ring or an heirloom ring while they were visiting her?
I bet there was. I bet.
Okay, if
yes.
you can't double check, because your mom, I really love her. Like, but the weird thing is, such a sweet lady, but man, when she says no, it's no. And when she digs in her heels, there's no budging. Like, it's like when she is set, but it's an odd reference and I've never got it. That's why I'm hoping I'm interpreting it correctly. It definitely looks like mom's hand here is sick. And then somebody would have been visiting her, but they've got the family heirloom ring on while they're visiting her. Because she goes, I can see the ring while their hands holding my hand. And it's just her way to try greet everybody, to let you all know who was in the room with her, that you guys were watching over her.
Okay.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Could be my sister.
Okay, if you can, just double check. But it's it's definitely something, and it's an odd reference. That's why I'm trying to interpret it, because sometimes when it's the first time I'm seeing the message like that, I'm trying to figure out what she's trying to show me. But it definitely, like, here's my hand, here's the other hand on top of it. The person was wearing the special ring they got before I died. It's almost like I'd go, here, I'll pass this on to you before I go, or I'll make sure you have this before I die so it doesn't get lost, kind of thing.
I have a feeling it's a metaphor for something. Could it be?
No, this would be a literal,
okay.
Just double check. I don't know if it was like somebody else's family ring or something, but I go, there is definitely like, I go, oh, you're wearing the special ring. Nice to see your hand. And like, it's just your mom's way. And I love your mom, but not to be rude. Man, she was nosy because she knew all the business going on. So I go, oh, honey, she would know if somebody's wearing the family ring that somebody else wanted. Because it's almost like, I don't know if she wanted the ring and somebody else got the ring or this, because it's almost like it would be like, oh, I noticed you're wearing that ring. Like, but she starts laughing about it, almost like it's a funny thing. But I go, yep, your mom would have noticed stuff like that. That's her sort of personality. And the funny thing with her is she's nosy, but weirdly not gossipy about it. Because she goes, I would have noticed the ring if somebody's wearing it, but never said anything that I noticed. But then she would have got upset that they were wearing the ring and then not wanted to tell anyone why she was upset.
Absolutely. Yes.
I love your mom. She's a sweetheart. She just wants to, there's a dad energy there with her too, hon. I'm going to go over on the male side. Very strong fatherly energy as well. That again can be father, stepfather, father-in-law, somebody like a dad. This gentleman, but I'm going to make sure quick. He would have had a lot of heart issues before he died, but it's almost like this guy would have had like 2 heart attacks or 2 heart issues before passing, because he says the heart was very weak before he died.
No.
Okay. Where would Roger be connected to, you guys?
Who?
Roger.
Roger.
Yeah.
I'm going to write that down.
Yeah,
I
because
don't,
again, give me a name, be their name or somebody else's. No, this guy definitely would have had like, I want to go, he had a heart attack or heart problems before because the heart's already weak. Then I have a second episode with the heart. Then the final episode is the one that kills me.
that would be my grandfather, perhaps.
Oh, was he the farmer? Because he keeps showing me like a big barn on the property.
No.
Okay, just keep track of him then, because he's definitely coming in
Okay.
with your mom. Oh, no. Sorry. No, your dad had a bunch of stuff happening before he passed, because he shows me there's multiple things wrong in his body before he died. No, that's not the one I was talking to. That guy was more specific with the heart. But I'm sorry, honey, your dad had a lot of stomach issues though, because it's almost like this bloating or issue in the stomach area.
No, not my dad. No.
This would be an uncle or a stepfather then, because there's definitely the guy that I got to go. It would be blockages in the intestines, or it's coming in through the intestine area.
That was my mom. But you, no.
I don't think we're by your mom. No. I'm sorry. I adore your mom because she's one of those, like, I always go like little but mighty kind of thing. Because she goes, if it was me talking, you know, it was me talking. Like, I'm sorry. I know that's not to be mean. It's just, I love when they do that because it makes it easier for me. Because then I understand, because I feel like your mom's also the type though, and this is where it gets tricky. She's also friendly with everyone. So she'd be the type of person who's like, oh, come on in, give it to her. She'll go tell your mom you're okay. Like, so with some of them, you might not place them, just double check in the family. Because I think your mom's just letting everybody piggyback in. And I go, I love her, but how do I word it? She would help everybody, then complain about having to help everybody because she's tired, but you're not allowed to tell anyone she's tired because she's not allowed to let anybody the reason I'm bringing some of this up, you have the exact same personality traits that your mom does. Because she goes, you'll do the exact same thing. Oh, no, this is definitely like, if it's not like an uncle, it's like a cousin to mom or something, like it's definitely sort of like, and we go, oh yeah, the guy with stuff in the stomach, the guy with the heart stuff, the other guy who couldn't breathe. Like, it's like, they're all there. It's like, and the reason I love your mom is she's one of those people, how do I word it? If she gives you her word that she's going to help with something, she's going to do it. And I go, oh yeah, no, your mom would totally be that type. And that's why I enjoy her energy. But again, if you can, just double check, because it could also be on a partner side of the family as well, because they're able to also piggyback in as long as they have a link through you. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll ask my sisters.
Yeah, if you can. One of them was wearing a ring, or one of them had on the special ring. Your mom is adamant about this bloody ring, and I go, how do I word this nicely? Your mom doesn't yell, but she gets quiet if you annoy her. Because I'm asking her about the ring again, and she just gets quiet, which means she's already told me it's a special ring. So I go, this is not a metaphor. Somebody definitely visited her with this special ring, and she's just laughing about it. Perfect. Go back there. Thank you. I love you too. So they're tapping for me then, which means that's what they wanted to pop in. She just wanted to let you know that they're all okay and they're safe together on that side, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Sheila.
Thank you. Thank you.
And all right, let me see here. Edward Cormier, you are popping through to me, so I'll jump over to you. Oh, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
All right, perfect. We got a bit of feedback. I just want to make sure. Oh, sorry, I've got just 1 second here. There we go. Okay, sorry, I've got a couple of people with their microphones on. Okay, perfect. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, perfect. Actually, I'm sorry, there's two ladies waiting for you. I've got to jump across first. There's a very strong mom and mom in. This one again would be mom, mother-in-law, stepmom, somebody like the mom. This lady would have had issues in the brain as well, definitely a Alzheimer's pattern. So she shows me she's struggling to remember before she passes.
Yeah, maybe my mother-in-law.
Okay, I've got to bring her through. Your mother-in-law was a very heavy smoker, correct?
Yes.
Okay. But then there's another lady coming on an equal level for you, which would be sister, this lady would have had a breast cancer. No, sister, cousin, friend, what? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. You have a very loud family. Whenever you guys get together, whoever talks loudest gets heard because they're laughing about it. But there's definitely a lady on an equal level again, which would be sister, cousin, friend, partner. This lady would have had a breast cancer or a chest cancer before she died.
I'm not sure.
Okay, and I'm sorry, I know there's two of you there. For the person next to you, that doesn't make sense for you, does it? If they know you're in the room, they can jump across to you as well.
Yes.
Okay. Do you did you have a family member who would have had like breast cancer or chest cancer?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna come back. She seems very specific. She's coming in. Okay. No, I just think we've mixed over across families. Sorry, I'm gonna jump back. The person next to you, was your mom the one that died with the stuff in the brain, the dementia or Alzheimer's?
No, my dad died of lung cancer.
No, I'm not by the dad just yet. We're still by the women because I'm trying to figure out where we're in. Because like I said, if it's the mother-in-law, it's another lady with this definitely breast or she's definitely got a have energy across her chest. And this lady maybe only died about 3 or 4 years ago. She wouldn't have been a very long passing. Oh, that helps. Sorry, Edward, who would be the one in your family that's a teacher, or where would the one who works with education be connected to you?
My cousin.
Okay, all right, is your cousin still alive or they passed?
He's still alive.
Okay, do you know if he lost a lady like his sister with a breast or a chest cancer?
Not the cancer, but in an accident.
No, I feel like an accident would have a big impact because I definitely want to go. There's a couple piggybacking in, so just give me a few minutes. We want to sort them out. No, because the sister would have been the one that broke the neck in the accident. No, I'm not talking about that. No, he's got it. We'll give it to them. Don't worry about it. I'm going to give them to you. Like I say, just write them down or keep track of them, and you can check the recording after. But they're definitely coming in clearly. And no, I'm not by your dad yet with the lung stuff. Because as soon as I come in, I know it sounds weird. When I go to your dad's side, he shows me one of his lungs had completely shut down, or one of the lungs was completely not working before he passed. Because it's almost like I go, I'm functioning with one lung or struggling with one lung for a while before I passed.
Yes, he could be passed of cancer.
Yeah, because he's very blunt. He wants to come in and make sure he chats with you. Because I go, but it's definitely sort of a struggle area. But he does that as well, which means the cancer would have gone to the bones, or it would have gone to the bone area too.
Yeah, he had liver cancer and.
Oh, that's him. That's the one. That's him. There's still another lady. I don't think it's by the cousin sister who died from the accident, because she does that for me, which means broken neck. So she would have broken her neck in the accident, or there would have been a trauma to the neck area. He's gonna maybe check. If you can, just double check the cousins. If anybody else would have lost like or somebody like that, but it would have definitely been a breast or a chest cancer. But she's still what we would consider is a recent passing, which, like I said, would only be about 3 or 4 years ago. Okay, go back through. Okay, let's just stay with the death now with the cancer energy. That's gonna make my life easier. He does say, your dad's energy, he doesn't like coming in, he doesn't like pushing people out of the way. He's happy sitting watching TV. He goes, no, I'm fine. Just talk. I'm good. I know I'm okay. Because you can see when he was alive, he definitely doesn't want to be center of attention.
No, he didn't like the attention.
Now he's giving both of you kisses in the room there, which means he would have been connected to both of you sitting on the couch there, or he knew both of you.
Yes.
Because he says he's going to say hi to both of you, because he's going to make sure he says he greets it. But it's interesting because it's almost. Did they try to cut like half of the liver out or something? Because it's almost like we go, we'll try to take a piece out and see if it regenerates, but it doesn't take.
No.
Because there's something with it. It's almost like I go, we're going to see if we can fix it, but it's too late by the time they find it. Because it's not regenerating. It's not when I'm looking at the liver pattern like they were hoping it would.
No, they just went for a biopsy and they said he was too far ahead.
Oh, that makes sense. Still a thing with it though, where I go, but we wanted to save it, but we can't get to it. There's no point. It really won't take it. Because the way he's talking to me about it, it's almost like I go, we'll keep people as comfortable as possible. So it's almost like we'll keep him as comfortable as we can until he passes. But it by the time he was dropping, we all accepted he was going to die, and nobody was pretending he was going to get it saved.
Yeah, he had pancreas and liver cancer.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, because it spreads through there. I still think there'd be another lady on an equal level. There's definitely a lady coming into me. Again, that would be sister, cousin, friend, partner linked across. And it definitely would have been a breast or a chest cancer. Oh, there. Where would Angie or Angela be connected to you guys?
Angela, you said?
Yeah, it's an Angie or Angela. And again, it can be somebody who passed or the living person.
Maybe a cousin, I'm not sure. I have a big family.
Okay, if you can just keep track, because again, it could just be somebody piggybacking and trying to say hi to people. And if you have a big family, it might not be somebody you're thinking of right now or somebody you're very close with. They're still technically allowed into the reading. And your dad's the type of guy that would let them in. He'd go, no, I don't want to talk. You go let the others talk. Because your dad, honestly, is funny. He prefers to go sit outside by himself.
Yeah.
Like, I love your dad, but I go, he doesn't pretend. He goes, no, I'm going out to the trees, leave me alone. Like, he goes for his walks. And I go, I love your dad, but it's just his way to let you know that he passed him safely. And I'm sorry, but you only had about 2 months with him before he died, or it's sort of like 2 months from when they discovered it to when he drops.
Yeah, about 4 or 5 months.
It's the last 2. It's almost like I go, because he shows me like the last 2 before he died. It's almost like the family's trying to get there for him. It's like he shows me that everybody was supporting him because he says it's a big deal and he wants to say thank you for that because he's not the type of person that would have asked for that kind of thing.
Yes, because he was at home all the time.
Oh, that makes sense. But the way he comes in, though, like I said, it's almost like he's grateful, but he was a very proud man, so we would never say thank you because it's almost like he would also be like, it's fine, you can leave me in a corner, let me die, like, because he's got one of those attitudes, but he just wants to say thank you. And then he does this for me, which means after everybody passed, or after he passed, rather, you guys have still tried to stay together. He shows me you're also trying to look after each other and stay connected, which is a big deal for him, and he wants to say thank you for doing that.
Okay.
All right. Beautiful. All right. So perfect. Thank you so much, guys.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Here. All right. Perfect. All right. And how are we doing? Sorry, I'm missing some chats here. Just make sure nobody was validating anything. Okay. Okay, who is this? Sorry, give me 1 second here. Somebody said they have an Uncle Roger who died from a heart attack. Oh, for heaven's sakes, where did the chats go? There we go. All right, a lot of feedback. Okay, sorry guys, I hope we're not getting feedback. They had a little bit there, but I think we've settled it down now. Okay. Okay. My sister Jacqueline died at 5. I don't think we're right there yet. Okay. Okay, we might have I don't know, where did I have breast and lung cancer? No, okay, I don't think we're right there yet. Okay, I'm noticing everybody's chats there. And I'll try to get back to them. Now, when we do group readings like this, it is actually possible for what we have are called crossover messages, which is where we can be delivering one message for one family, but it's actually the same message for your family at the same time. So you can, the same thing. So like somebody might lose a sister from cancer, and then you go, my sister died from cancer. And it's like the exact same scenario, like same number of family. So just keep that in mind as well, because when they know we're doing group sessions, spirits don't have egos. So they'll actually work with each other. So we go, oh, if one person can give a message, but it helps 3 people, they'll figure that out the easiest way to work with that, okay? Now I want to jump across, I believe it is Emily Lordon, I think it is, or Lorden, I think so.
Yeah. Hi, Emily Lorden.
Lorden.
Hi.
Okay. I apologize. People mix up my name, so I always try to be picky about.
Always. Oh, we get it all the time over here.
Okay, perfect. As long as you're good with it. And do I have your permission, Emily?
Absolutely, yes.
Beautiful. Okay. I think we were mixing two up. Actually, I think because I've got to jump across because there's a dad energy coming in for you as well. Very strong fatherly pattern coming in. And I have to go, this one starts coughing for me, which means he was having a lot of breathing issues because it's almost like I go, he can't breathe in or he's struggling to inhale.
I'm not a father energy. I'm just trying to think of my papa or my grandfather, but no.
This would be, this one feels younger to me, more like where we put uncle or dad, because I got to go younger pattern, but no, leave her.
My husband is sitting here and his uncle passed away of a heart attack and his grandfather just died a few months ago.
Oh, okay. Sorry. They might be crisscrossing if they know he's in the room as well. They can still jump.
He's sitting here with me.
Oh, that would make sense. Okay. Just listen because I'm not sure it might be for him or for you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Go back through. Okay. I don't think we're by the uncle yet that would have passed from the heart failure because that's a quick drop in the energy because he does a click for me, which means quick drop in the pattern. So I go, no, that's not the one. Was his granddad like a dad to him though? Because it's almost like I go, the guy's like a dad energy, but he's struggling to breathe before he passes.
No, I don't have very big masculine energy in my.
No, don't worry about it. Like I said, we just let them jump in. We don't tell them how to do it. What we do is I just deliver the messages because we always say a message might be important. We just don't realize it's important until the person gets it. So don't worry about it. Like I said, just keep track and it's being recorded. So you can double everything after with the family, okay?
Okay.
No, I feel like that's on, maybe that is on the husband side though. No, we're definitely not by the grandma. Oh, she's fabulous. Her and I will be friends already. I'll come right back to you soon. Yeah. Oh, that helps. Sorry, do you know if his uncle was the very heavy drinker? If your partner's uncle was a very heavy drinker at one point?
One of his uncles were.
Oh, that's why I've got both. Sorry, and he's lost two uncles. Oh no, it's three. There should be three men like uncles there.
He had his two uncles and then his grandfather, and they all died like in the 3 years.
Oh, okay. Do you know if one of his uncles was struggling to breathe or almost had like a fluid or liquid buildup?
I don't know.
Okay, don't worry about it. Just keep track. Because like I said, it's definitely the three men coming together. But now I want to jump across. I'll come back to them after, but I want to go on the female side. Very strong grandmotherly energy coming in. This one to me is definitely grandmom because she's very protective when she's coming in. Also having trouble breathing before she died. And I'm just trying to.
I have a granny like all my grandparents are passed, but my granny passed away of congestive heart failure.
Okay, I've got to come to her. I know this is weird. Do you know if she had the weird laugh where it's almost sounded like she was choking? Like it's almost like she'll go, like she laughed.
That was like, granny.
Yeah, because she breathes in almost like she'll laugh and then it's like she's choking and she's got to catch her breath because of the way she starts laughing. Because I go, I love her, but it's almost like she's trying to set it up. But I definitely think we've got the two bloodlines. I think it's you and your husband. And you have the two children yourself, correct, Emily?
I have no children.
Where are the two kids? Is a boy and a girl connected in? Because your grand showed me the little boy and girl.
I don't know.
Okay, because I'm thinking that on the husband side then, because it's literally we want to piggyback on the husband side.
It's probably Blake and
Mm-hmm.
We have a niece and nephew on my husband's side, niece and nephew.
Okay, I think we're on that side then. I think those are the ones I'm trying to connect because it's almost like she's trying to help those gentlemen come back in. But I go, we got the dad, that sort of that uncle energy coming back, but I got to go quick death. It's interesting because all of them give me the feeling like when they drop the head, quicker passings, because not all of them get to say goodbye to him properly because it's almost like your husband doesn't get to wrap up the stuff with everybody the way he wanted to.
I don't know. I'm going to interject. Do you have anything for like a maternal?
No, don't worry. We'll get to them all, honey. I'm not leaving anybody out. But the way it works with spirits is I tell people it's like I'm a radio and I'm just playing whatever comes through. Because there's definitely a mom energy, but I go, oh, she'll wait politely till the end because that's what it does. Because I go, promise you we'll get there. Don't worry. It's just with certain spirits, depending on their personality when they're alive, if that quality or trait was important to them, their spirit still tends to keep it after the fact as well. Because she's definitely coming in because she says you don't feel like you said goodbye to her properly. And she says she's going to make sure she comes to talk to you. So don't worry about it, okay? Yeah, take your time. No, but I also think this is a guarding pattern, which means the death would have been very traumatic for her because she never got to wrap it up. Not with Emily's brain pattern because she likes to overthink everything. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go through. We'll take one. Go one step at a time. There we go. Okay. I'm going to do this slowly, honey, because like I said, I apologize. You got a lot bouncing. So again, as I think people have been in, I'm going to go on the female side, very strong motherly pattern. So again, that can be mom, mother-in-law, stepmom, somebody like a mom. She's having a lot of trouble catching her breath before she passes because it's almost when I'm sitting with her, she's almost like choking or she's trying to catch her breath. Okay, because she's coming in. Now, I like her. I know this is weird. Did she do like a weird wave to you? Because she's got this weird wave thing you guys do with each other and she's laughing at that.
She was very animated human being. So always our hellos and goodbyes were very, I guess.
Okay. Because like the way she's greeting, it's not just like a hi. It's like she's coming in, but it's almost like I know it sounds weird. Like if you're pulling out the driveway, she'll be standing in the window waving. That's the way she's greeting you. I go, she can't just come in normally. That would be too like.
No, that would not be her style. No.
Oh, that makes sense because it's too sad. Now, unfortunately, she does tell me you don't feel like you said goodbye to her the way that you wanted to, because she's very blunt about that. But the thing is, she says people told her it was okay, but you started overthinking after, then saying, I should have said this, I should have said this. One of the wonderful things on my love is she says you still talk to her all the time and you've told her all this stuff. So she's happy and she wants to let you know that. Now, did you turn one of her photographs into a keychain? Because it's almost like I've got the picture, like it's almost like I'd have one photograph that I've turned into two special things or like two ornaments, but it's the same photograph across two ornaments.
It wasn't a photograph, but it was her writing on an ornament, like I love you.
I wonder if that's it. No, this. I'm sorry. I love her because she's a little bit sassy too. A little bit like, ooh, her and I are gonna like sit down and have some.
Wine,
yeah. Like I'm sorry, I adore her because her and I already we get along, which means she was very accepting of people when she was alive. Because you can see she sort of talks to anybody, and she actually, where she's still with us, would have been very interested in readings because she's like, "What are you doing? How are they doing it?" Because you can see it would already be normal for her.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, yeah.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Which is the ornament that you made that had the feathers in it, or the thing with the feathers attached to it? Because she shows me there's like a feather thing.
That was the one with her writing. It has like feathers and like little bits of white fur.
Yes, I'm sorry. I love your mom. She goes, yes, I know what it looks like. That's not the photograph I'm talking about. Like, I'm sorry. Like, how do I word it? She was very sarcastic. You can tell the two of you could joke very easily with each other. Because I go, she comes in, I go, oh no, she's amusing. Now, the weird thing about it, and forgive me, because I know we're trying to like, it's a group stuff, so we don't. When they do certain things, like if we let other people jump in and we're kind of like, okay, you got to go sort of try track them down or whatever, it can also be a guarding mechanism, which means that her death was very overwhelming for you. So it's almost like she's like, is it okay if I come in? Are you good if I come in? And the thing that worries us is it's almost like you got upset. Then you said to yourself, like, mom wouldn't want me to be upset. I can't be upset. So it's almost like then you sort of shut down your grieving. That's what we would call for you, my love, is what we call as a soul loss, which means it'll be one of your more significant losses in this lifetime. So we go, those ones you don't just get over. Those ones sort of just don't reset. So just be a little bit gentle with yourself on that one. She smells so nice. She's got this thing, like when I'm hugging her, I go, oh, you smell nice and clean. Like, yeah. Okay. It's weird because the dishwasher's going, but she'll also like I don't know what that means. But while it's
joke, my mom was like a clean freak. I would always say that you could eat off the floor.
Oh, okay. Because it's like the dishwasher's going, but she's washing dishes in the sink as well. Because she's so sad. And I go, oh no, just to let you know, she passed home safely, and she does that, which means you got to give her the kiss goodbye. She just wants to let you know.
I held her hand.
She knows, but what worries us is that you still feel that you didn't do enough for her, because she's concerned about that. Yeah. Oh yeah. the thing that I adore is she'll actually do stuff to embarrass you because she thinks it's funny, but not like bad. But like she'd be one of those moms that like plays the music really loud to get your attention.
I'm literally thinking out of my head right now.
Oh, okay. Because she laughs about it. And I go, you don't have to worry about it. She has passed home safely. But where she's very clear right now, definitely make sure you double check the other people that came in beforehand. So like I said, it's recorded. You'll be able to check the recording after. Because what we do when we do a connection is it's either we say it's all or nothing, which means either nobody can come in or the people that are coming in are there. You just might not place them straight away, okay?
Okay.
It's interesting because she had a thing where she likes to brush your hair for you because she does that. And she says when she was sick, you would stroke her hair for her because she does this for me. And she says she just wants to let you know she appreciates it and she knows you were there for her, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, she says 2 of the kids were sitting with her, or 2 of the kids would go there. And she really likes your husband. She's got a thing about your partner because she really likes him. Yeah. I know this is weird. Would she like flirt with him, or they had like this super friendly thing where you're like, oh my God, like, am I even in the room? Because she laughs about it like it's either like a son-in-law or something where they get along so well, like the wife would be like, what the hell? What about me?
Yeah, she was very particular. Like I have 2 older brothers, and she was a very independent woman. So she was selective on who I could, I guess, bring into the house. But she ended up being very fast friends with my husband.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because like the thing with her, I go, oh yeah, no. But the way she jokes though, is you can definitely see, I'm like, not to be rude. It's almost like she could have a full on conversation with anybody's partner without them in the room. She's like, you can go now. I'll talk to him. I'm fine. Like she knows how to piggyback. She just wants to let you know. And I'm sorry, who has the March birthday? Because she keeps going, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Me and my one of my brothers.
Oh, can you please let him know? And it's also for you as well. It's her way to let you know she's honoring the birthday and she was with you guys, okay? That's good, babe. As well, my love. No. So she's heart tapping, hon, which means we touched on what we wanted. So perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Perfect. You're welcome, hon. Take care. Night now.
Thank you.
All right. And I want to flip through so that I get everybody because I've got it backed up. Okay, I have a I apologize. I believe it is Marielle Robichaud. Oh,
hi.
Yes.
It's
Hello.
me.
Hello. Okay, you unmuted. Sorry, I think we've got. Sorry, one. A few people unmuted. Okay, that should be good. Okay, I apologize. Feedback, but I'll just. Beautiful. Oh, easy. Okay. I'm gonna coming in as well. I gotta go in the side. Their father, like a dad.
I can't hear you very well.
Sorry, we're getting back. I'm gonna mute you. Ask you to unmute. Okay. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second here. We are definitely having a lot of spirits playing around with stuff tonight. Okay, where are we? Okay, ask to unmute. Okay. Okay, can you hear me now?
I can.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna jump across. Dad energy coming in, energy coming in. So that can be father, other father, somebody, dad. Before he passes, which means a lot of he's doing that, which means body before he died.
It's like going in and out. I can't fully hear you.
I apologize. Okay. I stick with you. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's the dad very sick before he died.
Yes.
Because he does that. Now he's kissing you on the head, which means this is dad or somebody like that. Because he wants to make sure he treats you. Because I like him. He's friendly, but he's a very private. Because it takes him a while to warm up personal stuff. Yeah. Okay. Can you still hear me okay?
Yeah, it's just blotchy sometimes. Like it'll come in and out.
I think there's a point to as long as you can hear me. If you stop hearing me, just tap your ear, okay? Okay. I know it sounds weird, but you're getting a lot of feedback. It means he's already in the habit of messing up all the time. So you must have a lot of feedback. Pay attention, like anything, or even like phone calls. It randomly cuts. It's him trying to get your attention.
It does happen.
Because he shows me he likes. And I know this is weird. Do you have 2 lights on the outside of your house, but one of them work?
Do I have what?
So 2 lights on the outside of your house, but one of them doesn't work, or for some reason it won't turn on.
I'm not sure about the backlight. I haven't checked it.
Because he's laughing about the outside light, but there would be 2 of them either in, I feel like it's 2 on the same side of the house, or 2 of them in the same area. Can you still hear me okay?
Yeah, but I don't think there's 2 lights on the same side of the house.
Okay, if you can, just double check if anybody else in the family has like 2 lights on the outside. Because I almost want to go like 2 on the outside, but one is working. That's what we do. We can't get one working. Because he would be the kind of guy, if it wasn't working, he'd be very.
That would drive him crazy.
Yeah, because you can tell, and that's what. Because in the family has the 2 outside lights, and one not working, or they're not working and bugging him because he's going to be arrested. Because I like him. He's not like an electrician. I figure out how to fix it. Because he's very much like a kind of personality. Okay, go back through. Now, are you one of the children, Marielle?
What's that?
Sorry, are you one of the children, or are you one of the others?
No, there's 3 of us.
Where
6
would
in the family, but 3 kids.
Sorry,
I'm the oldest. There's 6 in the family, but 3 kids, and I'm the oldest.
No, I've got to go through 6 children. Was he one of 6 children? It's the thing he keeps trying to talk about. Children are like this.
There were 16 children in his family.
No, it's gonna have to. Okay. Do you know if 6 have died or 6 should be together there? Because it's something about the 6 siblings hanging out together.
Can you ask that again? I'm sorry.
Yes. Sure. No. I apologize, everyone. Like I said, some of them are good. Some. Do you know if like 6 of them have died on that in each family, or because it's like I keep out the 6 kids are grouping the 6 together.
Yeah, like I think there might be 6 of his brothers and sisters who are still alive.
Oh, that's what it is. He's trying to say hi to them. He's trying to talk to like 6 but to greet them. It's one of them that around with the light, but hasn't been fixed.
Okay.
Yeah. It's interesting because he's quite happy just sitting watching TV.
Yep.
Because if I leave him be good, he's content. Sorry guys, yes, sorry, I can see the message. For some reason, feedback a lot, but after we go to the next. Okay. Yes, because with him, he's quite happy. Now, sorry, is his side of the family First Nations would be, or that's on your mom's side?
It would be far away, but I work in a First Nation.
Oh, that's what it is. It's his way to bring it up because you're around it. Almost he wants to like very proud because he says he never got to say that properly before he passed. No, he's giving his stand. Yes, now you have 2 children, correct, Mary?
I have 3. My oldest is actually half First Nation, which he was very proud of. He never met the other 2.
That would make sense. Better address it. Did he only get to know who was only very close to it?
Only the one.
Because it's almost like maybe it said he didn't speak to the 2. Yeah. No, bring him in. Okay. He's fine. Yeah. It's okay. No, it'd be a thing. What's the thing that he got to see 2 grandkids before he got to be around 2 grandkids?
Say that again?
Sorry, he keeps saying that he got to meet 2 grandkids, or he got to be around 2 grandkids before he died, which is very...
He would have met my daughter and my brother's daughter.
Oh, that, okay. Like the grandchildren are because like he's one of those people, he's very proud of family, and he says he just wants to, Now you named a boy after him as well. So name honor passed on. Oh, sorry, can you hear that?
No, just like only words here and there.
Sorry, I'll repeat it. I'm patient, don't worry. He says somebody named a baby after him. His name honoring passed on.
My second daughter, her first name, her middle name, like the first letter is for his name. Like her second name is Leah, and it's for him because his name was Leon.
Oh, that makes sense. It's a big deal for him. So he said he wants to take. Okay, beautiful. He thumbs up, which means he just wanted to pop it and let you know that's okay, all right. Perfect, wonderful. Thank you, Marielle.
Thank you.
All right. Oops, 1 second. Okay. All right. I think that's good. The echo's gone. Can everybody hear the echo? We're good. Everybody seems fine now. Okay. All right. And now we are going. And it is Renee. And I apologize. Sivert Linton. I apologize. Hello?
Yes, that's me. Hi. How are you?
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you fine. Yep.
Okay. Perfect example. Okay. I think we're good and I'm not getting feedback. That's a perfect example, guys. Sometimes when spirits are playing around, that they can mess up one connection, but not another connection, because it's there when you try to get attention. You've actually got a couple people lining up, hon, so I'm just going to take my time with them if that's okay.
Absolutely.
On the female side, very strong motherly energy coming in. If somebody's on the mom side, it can be mom, mother-in-law, stepmom, somebody like a mom. Now, this lady would have had a stroke or aneurysm, but I feel like it wouldn't have killed her first. It would have almost been like another one that comes after as well.
Well, my grandmother on my mother's side did have something in the brain. We didn't know if it was a bleed or an aneurysm, but it was.
I love her, but she acts like a mom to you, though, because the way she's coming in, she's very protective over the family, almost like she's the matriarch. She's going to look after everyone in the family. I'm sorry. I will come right back to her. She's lovely, but this guy, as soon as I connected, is pushing. There's a gentleman at equal level. When somebody's equal level, that's brother, cousin, friend, partner. This guy would have passed from a suicide passing. This is definitely a suicide pattern. And this one would have been a gunshot or like an impact pattern to the head.
Okay, that would make sense. Yes.
Because he's waving at you because he says, he's family and he can come through to let everybody know he's okay by piggybacking into your reading.
Okay. Okay. The thing is that it's not somebody that's on my level. It would have been more like on an uncle type of side on my husband's side.
No, this guy definitely feels younger because I'm not quite by the uncle pattern yet. This one feels like a younger guy. Renee, Remy, no, he's saying her name, which means he's connected to her. Okay. This guy maybe would have been about 22, 23 when he passed. And it's definitely like gunshot area to the head.
Okay, well, let me think on that for sure. Because
like I said, don't worry about it. Just
23. Okay.
Yeah, you're definitely a younger guy, but like I said, he's bumping in. And your grandmom is the type of lady as well. She would let people come in. She goes, "That's okay, it's fine." Then, because I know it's weird, but your gran was happy to go when she went. It's almost like she goes, "I had a good life. I'm at peace. I love my family." Like you can see, she was at peace when she passed. She wasn't like clinging to it. It's like when I'm set to go, I'm set to go.
Right.
But she's telling me before she died, her speech was affected, or she wasn't able to talk properly to people because it's almost like I go, my eyes are open, but I'm not communicating.
Yes. Yep. Makes sense. Yep.
Because she's very friendly. I go, "Oh, I like her." Very French because she keeps going into French.
And we miss much.
Oh, you can tell because I go, she loves it. But it's definitely no, that's not the uncle. The other uncle that would have come through, I apologize. Your partner's uncle, that would have been the guy that had all the drug issues as well, correct?
We're not sure. Yeah, we're not sure exactly what happened. Yeah.
Okay. Do you understand him having a trauma to the head though? Because there's definitely like a hit or a trauma to the head.
It could be, yeah, because I didn't get like a lot of the story, but there could be something like that for sure. Yeah.
I think we might have two crossing over because I definitely want to go. I don't think that's the uncle. No, that guy definitely would have been a younger guy. And forgive me, this sounds really graphic. I apologize. And sometimes, guys, I apologize because I deal with death and it's so normal to me. When I'm describing how somebody dies, it might seem very graphic. But for me, it's just they got to give me details. And I'm so used to them now. It's just like, I'll go. It's definitely gunshot, and this sounds graphic. I apologize to anyone if it upsets you, but he put the gun in the mouth, or it's definitely like gun in the mouth, because I go, this is definitely suicide gun pattern. But
Okay.
if double check either with like you, your partner, siblings, because he definitely feels like a younger level, not where I put an uncle. Okay.
Yes, but he would have died at that age.
Oh, sorry. It might be. No, because he was saying your name. I feel like he would know your family or be
Okay.
linked to your group, because he seems very. And normally, the way if somebody shoves in that like strongly into the reading, it means that they know it's either you or you're directly linked to the person they're trying to talk to. And your grandmom, I like her because she just wants to feed me. She doesn't even know me, and she's like,
I know that's true.
she's the type that would be like, I like her because she goes, oh, he needs help. Just bring him in, let him go talk, because they know his brother. Like, you know the brother. Sorry, your grandmom's helping me. You guys would know the brother, or you're connected to the brother. There's like a brother link to get to this guy. So if you can, just double check when we're done, okay?
Absolutely, yes.
I love your grandmom. She was so respectful of everybody when she was alive, because it's almost like she goes, oh, tell everybody hi, but I don't want to take up too much time. Other families are waiting. Like, you can definitely see she was one of those ladies really well liked in the community, because she would help whoever she could when she could, because I go, such a nice energy, but she's just giving you a kiss down. And I know, how do I word it? She says the last 2 years have been really hard on you, and she says she's very proud of you, because she wants to let you know that she knows you've been sort of pushing yourself, but she says things are going to settle down and you don't have to worry about it. Now, she's also doing this as well. Who's in the family that's trying to get pregnant, but they're struggling to conceive, or they were having issues conceiving? Because I want to go, don't worry, the baby thing's going to work out.
I have, no, there's no, I'm trying to think if there's anybody that's trying to conceive in my side. I know that I personally myself have issues on the hormonal level, but not in terms of like conceiving, but I'm trying to think.
Okay. No, this would definitely be if somebody's trying to conceive and they've been struggling to have the baby. If you can double check, because we always say when they die, they can see the big pictures. So they see everything, even the stuff we might not know about. So it might like a cousin or something you're not aware of right now. They're trying, but she would know about it. But it's definitely be, and they're showing me a family member I have, and they'll show me personal stuff so that I can relate to it. And that family member had trouble conceiving. So I definitely know somebody would have been struggling to conceive or had to take time to conceive. And it's almost like I want to go, it's okay, be patient. The baby thing's going to work out. She just wants to let them know. Okay. That's all, friend. I love her. She's such a sweetheart. And she doesn't even know me, and she hugs me as well. She's like, thanks for letting me in. Like, that's such a nice, I know this is weird. Do you know if somebody kept her jacket? Because she keeps showing me somebody has her jacket or they wear the jacket.
I have her coat. Yeah.
Yeah. She's happy that you have that. She just wants to let you know, because you notice you're not wearing it as much, but she says it's okay because she says she's happy. And did somebody also keep a fur coat, or there's a joke about the fur coat?
My mother has her fur coat. Yes, my mother has her fur coat.
Because that was like, she loved that coat. She's got a thing and she goes, don't throw out my fur. Like, she's very
no, we won't. Tell her we'll keep it.
If you can, that's also her way to greet your mom. Just let her know that she's saying hi to her as well. And she wants to say thank you for keeping a watch on her before she passed.
Okay, we will.
All right, perfect. Lovely. So they're stepping back. Wonderful. Thank you so much, hon.
Thank you so much, Paleki.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. All right. And forgive me. So I'm going to keep wanting to scroll through. I'm going through. Okay. I think I've read you already. Okay. I think it is, and I apologize for the names, guys. I like I said, I've tried to be very picky with names, especially with mine. I believe it is, Malila McDougal, maybe, I think. Yes. You just waved at me. It's definitely you.
Yeah.
Hello. Okay. How do I pronounce your name?
Malila.
Malila. Okay, perfect. And do I have your permission, Malila?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay. Actually, you're, well, I'm sorry. I love your family, but man, when you guys say stuff in the family, it's like everybody knows what somebody's thinking in your group. Because I go, oh no, we're going to be to the point. We just don't speak about anything outside of the family. It's interesting because I go, everybody will say stuff, they just filter. I've got to jump across very strong fatherly energy jumping in for you. So again, that can be father, stepfather, father-in-law, somebody like a dad. He's coughing for me, which means a lot of breathing issues happening around him, because he shows me it's like a very hard to catch, and then he spreads it, which means the sickness would have spread to the stomach area as well, or it's in the stomach pattern as well.
Oh,
that's easy. Thank you. This would be cancer. Who's the fatherly energy that would have had all the cancer?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with him because he's definitely like in your grouping.
Okay.
That's okay. The family's connected to Jamaica, or there's a link through Jamaica. I don't know what that means. Okay, and this is gonna sound weird. Are you connected to somebody in the family, or somebody in your family is like from Jamaica, or they've got Jamaican like family connections or something? Because it's a
No,
very odd one. It's almost like I'm gonna go like, oh, she would know it's so-and-so's dad because they have the link through Jamaica.
not that I can think of.
Okay, it's a very, very weird reference. We always say pay attention to the weird ones because they're normally trying to help me figure out where they fit in the family or who they knew. And I don't know if it's just somebody's got like that actually makes my life so much easier. They're showing me a family friend that I knew, and their big family thing was every year they went to Jamaica. Like Jamaica was their big thing, like every year. And he's giving me that feeling. Do you know if there's a family member that always goes to Jamaica, or they've got this thing about Jamaica? Because I want to go, oh, it's the guy and he's connected to the woman that would have had the Jamaica link.
No, I don't.
Okay, don't worry about it. Just keep track. Like I said, very weird reference. So it's definitely one I'm paying attention to. No, bring them in. No, he's struggling to breathe. So that's definitely a sick pattern. Okay. Oh, I'll go through. I don't mind. Mm-hmm. Can only link them as we can link them. Okay. So which one's the mom then? Okay. Okay. I still think we're on the dad side. We're still gonna, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Han, I'll definitely figure this out for you. I'm stubborn now, but I always explain to people when it comes to spirits, like I mentioned, if somebody gets in and they're giving me a message, they've got permission, so they technically can lock themselves in place. And for some spirits, they will not get out the way if they don't think I've heard the message or I'm passing on their message. It's almost like they'll dig in and they won't budge. Okay. Okay. No, give me details. Cancer pattern, sick in the chest area, spreads to the stomach. Definitely a link to the lady with Jamaica, or the one, and that's my other friend who goes to Jamaica. So it's definitely the person who go to Jamaica, or they're linked to Jamaica. Not the Dominican, Jamaica, like straight up Jamaica, because I'm seeing the Jamaican flag. Gotcha. Okay. There. Okay. Sorry. I don't know.
Il dit quelqu'un qui ta grand-mère le laisse passer. Il dit quelqu'un à tout de l'âge de 22 ans qui est mort du suicide. Il dit with a gunshot wound to the head.
Sorry, somebody's talking. Excuse me. Sorry, 1 second.
Il dit il y a deux.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm back to you. Okay. Definitely fatherly pattern. Okay, he's good. I'm gonna step away from him for now. Like I said, just keep track because that seems weirdly specific. There's also there's a younger guy jumping in too. Yeah, I told you, her family just likes to talk. Like you guys, you can definitely see when I put you all in a room, everybody talks and whoever talks loudest gets heard. Because I go, oh yeah, they'll just chit chat. Everybody's like, and I like your group. But it's interesting because it's almost like when there's a family argument with you guys, we don't apologize, but we never bring it up again either. It's almost like it's in the past, move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Go through. There's a mom energy coming in for you as well. I apologize. We're mixing a few over. That's why I'm getting confused here. There's a mom pattern coming in as well. Actually, that's older pattern. That one would be grandmom to me, or somebody like a grandmom too, because it's an older pattern. Very sick as well before she passes. But she's telling me she was dealing with multiple things before she died, because it's almost like I go, I've got one ailment I'm dealing with, but then I develop another one and I'm dealing with that. Because it's almost, she shows me she's struggling with a couple of things before she passes. Then it would have been almost like a bronchitis or pneumonia that finally shuts her system down.
She had dementia, but then everything started failing.
Oh, that makes sense. Do you know though if she also how do I word that? No, because I like her. She's very friendly. Yeah. But it's almost like I'd want to go like, we've got the dementia, but then we go, okay, the heart's acting up now, but that's under control. Then we go, oh, now this is acting up. Like, because it's almost like I go, you guys were dealing with multiple other health issues as well as the dementia. Because it's almost like the way she shows it to me, I go, it's almost like you've got to be on top of her because of how quickly she would develop a new symptom.
Well, with her dementia, it caused a lot of other health issues. So it.
That makes sense, because like the way she shows it to me, but I'm not trying to be mean. It's almost like she wasn't coherent enough to be able to deal with it or take the medication. Because I go, we're trying to deal with it, but we're just trying to keep her comfortable. Because I like her. She's such a nice lady, and she acts like a mom to you because she's very protective over you when she comes in. Because she's giving away pie. Now I like that. Were you only 16 when she passed, or you were 16 when she started getting sick?
No, I was in my 20s when she started, late 20s when she started.
Because there's something about 16 or the number 16 around her death. Yeah. What? What number?
My dad's mother. My other.
Oh, that's the one. That's why I'm mixing it up. Sorry. And your other grandmom, she's the one that had all the issues in the stomach, correct?
She could have. I wasn't close to her. I know she had lung cancer.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's the one. Sorry, that's the lady who was almost like, I go, I'm sick, then I'm developing another sickness on top of it, then I'm getting something else on top of it. And forgive me, but she was very blunt when she was alive. She's the lady who would say whatever she wanted without a filter.
She would, but I didn't know her well.
Okay, don't worry about it. Even if you don't know her, she's still allowed to piggyback in. She's still allowed to come in to greet you. But I gotta go, both grandmoms are lining up, but the one with the dementia, I go, she's actually such a sweetheart. But I know this is weird. Did she start knitting and she never finished a project before she got sick? Or there's this joke about her not finishing knitting something?
I used to joke that she never knit like a grandmother. She'd buy.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Because it's almost like I'd want to go like, oh, the project's unfinished, or there's not like a sweater. Like I don't have like the sweater from my grandma kind of thing. Because she's laughing about it. And it's almost like you joke, but I go, well, she's not going to learn. She's not going to like pick it up because she starts laughing about it. Sorry, we got to unmute it here. Okay. Okay. Because she starts laughing about it, and I go, I love her energy. She's such a sweetheart. There's a younger, that's why I'm mixing you all up. It's like everybody's just in the space, man. Yeah. Yeah. Very polite though. I love that, grandma. Okay. Listen, shh, we got you. We got the Jamaica link. You just got to step back, buddy. It's too many in the room right now. That's fine. He's good. Okay. We can, if that makes my life easier. That'll actually help with the pattern then. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's interesting because your grandmom also does not like being center of attention, because as soon as I try bring up her energy, it's like she goes, no, it's fine. Let the others talk kind of thing. But what's the thing? She's a great cook, but she doesn't like cooking. Or there's this joke about somebody's an amazing cook, but it's almost like I got to force them to cook. Like they don't want to do it naturally.
When the grandchildren were here, she was done cooking.
Her
kids were done. So we got a lot of like not the greatest meals.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. But it's weird though, because I want to go, she knows how to cook. She's very good at cooking. It's just sort of like, that makes sense, because it's like I go, can you make me something? And she goes, yes. Like, and she doesn't mean it in a mean way. It's just almost for her, I agree. She's like, no, I've done my part. I've done everything I needed to. Like, it's time for me to enjoy it. And she starts laughing, but she's very protective over you. And I'm sorry if this seems a little private, but I apologize in a group setting. You tend to stress very easily, my love, and you tend to be very similar to her, that you'll take on other people's stress for them. Like you'll worry about other people to the point where you'll start disrupting your energy, worrying about them all the time. Just be a little bit careful with that, because you always tend to sort of be like the middle person. You always tend to get pulled into the middle of drama that's not yours. So just be a little bit careful with it, because she shows me blocking on the throat as well, which means you don't speak up for yourself, or you feel guilty when you're speaking up for yourself to tell people not to. So she just wants to let you know she's helping with that. But it's almost like there's a lot of stress in the family that's not your stuff. And we go, don't pay attention. That's not your crap. Don't get involved in it. It's not yours to be in the middle of. That's good. They're perfect. Let's piggyback there. Thank you very much. So she's heart tapping again, which means she touched on what they wanted. Perfect. Thank you very much, hon.
Thank you.
All right. And I'm trying to see, and forgive me, because when we're doing this, okay. And I believe the name is Rosen. I think it is Rosenberger. I believe it is.
Yeah, that would be me.
Perfect. You hear me okay?
I hear you, yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. And guys, just show a thumbs up. Are we good with the feedback now? Nobody's getting the feedback or anything? Okay. We're good there. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's an interesting way to approach it for her. Yeah. I think we've had a couple people crossing over other people's readings because we got a mom energy there for her too. I'm going to go slowly, Rose, and I apologize because I got a few people bouncing in for you as well. I'm going to go on the female side, very strong mom energy coming in for you as well. This to me is mom, mother-in-law, stepmom, somebody like a mom. Very, very sick before she passed as well. But she was either paralyzed from the waist down or there was an issue with the legs because she wasn't able to get out of bed. It's almost like she shows me she couldn't move properly.
I just lost a very close friend, but I was not even aware she was sick.
Okay.
I'm not sure what happened. I know she died in
I wonder
bed,
if it was by her. Do you know if she wasn't able to move or there was like a thing with the legs? Because it's almost like I really want to emphasize this lady couldn't move properly or we have this issue with I can't move.
Not that I know of, but
okay,
I don't know.
I think we got two. Because your friend that just passed, that's the one that had all the cancer, correct?
We're waiting on the results of.
Okay.
We don't know. I don't know what happened. I know she passed. I just don't know what happened.
This might be the one then. Let's go through. No, because it's up. Okay. Well, I don't know you. You have to tell me so I can tell her. I don't know her. Sorry, I love your group. Everybody just, not mean. You can obviously tell you're open to talking to spirits yourself or you're open to connecting with them because everybody's just chatting with me like I should know your family already. And I'm like, I'm just going to slow them in. I think that's two though. No, this one is an older one. I don't think I'm quite by your friend yet because she does that for me, which means quick death. And it almost would have been a surprise passing or it's almost like it's like a what the hell just happened kind of thing. This other lady showing me, I almost want to go, she would have been bedridden, but it's almost like that mom grandmother energy. But I go, it's like I'm bedridden or I can't actually physically get myself up without somebody helping me. Eunice?
That could have been my grandmother because
okay.
I was.
Okay, sorry. Can you repeat that, honey? You froze there for a second.
Oh yeah, that could have been my grandmother, on my mom's side, but I was not home when she passed, so I hadn't seen her for a while.
If you can just double check if she had issues in the legs or there was something definitely with the legs, because it's almost like while she's in the bed, I want to massage her legs for her because she wasn't able to move properly. Okay. That's the friend. No, okay, now we're by your friend. There is a clot in her system or there's a block in the system because I almost want to go, it's weird. As soon as I ask about your friend who just passed, the blood's not flowing properly or the blood's not moving in her system properly. And I know it sounds weird, but her color was off or her color looked very weird before she passed. Because she's nodding about it like... Yeah. Because she's very blunt and I like her though, but she puts her arm around you, which means she acts like a sister to you almost. Because I go, we're very close with each other. And I go, we can talk about anything and chat about anything. Now she does a click, which means very quick drop. Because I go, she didn't suffer, but it's almost like I go, it's like a coma energy, but she's not, it's weird. No, because it's like I got to sleep, but it's not a coma. It's very weird. Yeah. No, let her talk. Oh. If you can get it, get it. Yeah. But show that to me and then I'll go from there. No, that's a blood stuff. That's something weird in your blood, honey, because the blood wasn't circulating properly. But it's like almost like I've got no oxygen in my system, eh? Okay. Okay. I don't know. Better. Okay. Yeah, I keep asking her about it and she keeps showing me a thing with her blood or the blood's not moving properly. Something was like either affecting the blood or messing with the blood. Because I go, it feels like she's not getting proper oxygen in the system or the oxygen is not circulating properly. Because it's almost like I go, sorry, go.
She had double pneumonia.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. But the way she shows it to me, it's almost like the blood is the issue where the blood would be the problem with it as well. Because I almost want to go like, it feels like it's setting it into the system. Now she needs to let you know though, that she didn't suffer because she's very blunt about it. But I know this is weird. Was she in a coma, but like a medically induced coma? Because she doesn't give me the feeling of dropping into a normal coma like somebody would.
I don't think, but I don't know. I didn't want to ask him.
Okay, if you ever get a chance, just maybe double check her if she can confirm it. Because it's almost to me, I want to go like, I feel like we're doing it to keep her peaceful, or it's like the way I'm going into it, I go, it's not a normal coma. Like we're, yeah, like if somebody's sick for a while, we go breakdown, coma energy passing. Hers, I almost want to go drop straight down into it and I don't come back out of it. Like it's almost the way she drops. And I think it's because multiple things are going on, but it's almost, to me, I'd go, it feels like the sickness almost causes the coma, or the sickness causes a drop, not necessarily the gradual shutdown of the body pattern. Because I go, it almost catches everyone off guard as well, how quickly she dropped, especially where she's such a healthy type personality, because she's that type that is like very conscious of her body, very aware of sort of everything, very proud of her life kind of thing. Because I go, it's almost a weird thing. Like I'd go, oh, she'd be the last person I'd expect to drop, but it's definitely something in the blood. So if you get confirmation of that, it's just her way to let you know she's passed home safely and she's at peace as well. Okay. I know this is weird. Were you not meant to be here today? Because she's laughing that she made a point to get you here so she could talk to you. Because she made a point to here.
I know you know Vicky, and Vicky was supposed.
Okay, sorry. Oh no, okay, I didn't realize it was you.
I'm the Vicky tonight.
Oh, okay, but it's she's laughing about it because it's almost for her. It's like you weren't meant to be here, and she made the exception to get you here because it's almost like I'd go, it's meant to be like I had to get you here, so she knows that you're. Because she was like, tell her I'm okay, tell her I'm passed home peacefully, and if you can, please let her family know that she's at peace as well. Okay. All right, perfect. Thank you. Lovely, perfect. Thank you so much, hon.
Thank you.
All right, perfect. All right, and we are good there. So let me just make sure everyone is muted here. All right, perfect. And I am just going to go on. So I'm noticing we're over coming up to 8:40. So I'm just going to try do one or two more. I'm just trying to be a little gentle with myself this time, especially where I had the seizures earlier. So I just want to make sure I don't strain myself a little too much. Let me see here. All right, and I've got, I'm just trying to see who is jumping out. I'm sorry, and I keep seeing your pictures popping out to me. Melanie Landry, if you are still there, you don't have your camera on. I've just got a photograph of you. Oh, hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Sorry, I'm just trying to, I've lost you here. Melanie, give me 1 second. You scooted off my screen. There you go. Okay, perfect. And are you able to turn on your camera, or are you more comfortable like this?
Just like this.
Perfect. Okay, lovely. So you might just have to validate for me then, because I can't see you confirming it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to jump right across very strong. Oh, actually two. I'm going to start with this guy. He's waiting very patiently. There's a gentleman coming on an equal level. When somebody's equal level, it's brother, cousin, friend, partner. He would have been very sick before he died because he's doing this. It definitely would have been a cancer pattern because I feel like it's spreading into the system, or it's in two major areas in the body before he passes. Do you understand?
Yep.
Okay. Because he's giving a wave high like it's a very significant connection to you.
I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm gonna come through. No, I'm still gonna go through with him. Yeah. No, this is definitely a younger guy. This is not a dad energy. This would be a younger guy hanging in there because he's very, very picky about that. Okay. Okay, give me names. No, give me names. And where would Dennis or Denis be connected to you, Melanie?
I'm not sure. It doesn't ring a bell.
Because he's coming in and he's waving high. Oh, that helps. Are you one of 4 kids, or is your partner one of the 4 kids?
No, I'm 2 and my partner is 2 also.
No, this guy's going to be the 4. Okay. No, because he's definitely on an equal level. That's brother, cousin, friend, partner linked across. Very clear energy through. And that would have definitely been a cancer pattern because it goes throughout his whole. No, because I just want to sit and have a beer with this guy. Like he's super cash. I go, yeah, let's just sit down and have a beer. Yeah. Unless he had the 4 kids, it's definitely. Oh, that helps me. Yes. Military pattern. And is your partner in the military, or where would the guy in the military be linked in your family?
My partner's not in military, and I don't.
Okay.
I'm
sorry.
not sure.
Give me 2 seconds. I think I'm with you, but I apologize because he seems very clear. Okay. This feels like a husband to me, or somebody like a husband energy. It would have been like partner or partner energy because he's very set. I apologize. I'm going to try to stay with you, Melanie, because I think it is you. Just if anybody, if it makes sense to you losing the husband energy in the military, because this guy seems very like blunt, and it's almost like if it's not by you, I might be crossing somebody over because I go, he's very set, but I go, it's almost like I'd want to talk to my wife tonight, or you can talk to the wife for me because he's very, very picky about that. Okay. No, he seems very, very picky about that. So I'm going to trust. It's definitely Dennis, Denny. What? Yeah. Okay. Leave him be. Okay. Okay. Let him go. And then we'll go back to her. Last one. We're good. Everybody push through. Come on. Everybody get it. Okay. And then him. Yeah. Yeah. No. I'm sorry. I always laugh that you guys can't hear the side conversation we get where I'm getting chastised for second guessing them because they're going, what are you hearing? How are you seeing him? Can you tell? Like, because I go, the guy would have been about 40, 43, 44 when he's passing. And he's a bit of a bigger build guy, but a little bit stocky, but like quite a muscular kind of build. And I got to go, he's definitely connected to the military or military linked. And it would have been almost like a husband energy or like a partner energy. Okay, I'm sorry, and I'm just gonna check here. Give me 1 second. If somebody, okay, no feedback. Okay, no, okay, so nobody's connecting to that. Okay, so nobody's resonating with that, Melanie. So I'm just gonna leave it with you because I think that is for you though. But I want to stay stuck on that person for all night. Okay. I'm also gonna jump across for you. Very strong motherly energy coming in. So again, that could be mom, mother-in-law, stepmom, somebody like a mom to you. This lady also would have had cancer before she passed because she's doing that for me, which means it spreads into the whole system as well.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if we're by Melanie or we're in the wrong grouping. Yeah. I've got to get, no, I'm definitely in that group. I feel like I'm in the, sorry. No, I don't think that's the guy. Okay. No, sorry. I just saw somebody mention the stepfather, but no, this would definitely have been a partner energy. And I'm sorry, Melanie, but you didn't lose the mom energy with all the cancer as well then, eh?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. Give me 2 seconds, and I just want to make sure I haven't mixed somebody up. Sorry, guys. If you can all, or somebody can put it in the chat, did somebody lose a partner or a guy like a husband energy that would have been very sick, but there's also a mom energy that would have had cancer as well? Because it's almost like I want to go, it's mom and the partner, almost like the two would be coming in with each other, like they were friendly with each other. And it would definitely be the family connections. Either there's a Denny in the family or the guy's name was Denny, because I keep going through and it's a military link. Because he seems to be giving a lot of detail, but I don't know if because we're coming to the last one, he sort of just jumped the line. And that's why I'm trying to figure out if he's with you, Melanie. No, go through. I still think we have two though. Oh, that helps me. That's Melanie, honey, did you also lose the gentleman like the son in a car accident?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry, honey, I apologize. I don't actually think I'm with you because it's almost like I go, these three seem very picky and I've got to figure out where they fit because they're not budging and I feel like your group can't get in until we get them out of the way. So if we get a chance, I'll try to get back to you, okay?
My boyfriend just waved at me and he's saying something about a Denny. We lost somebody that we know that is called Denny in a car accident.
Oh, okay. I think we're getting him. Okay. I think that's why I'm mixing them up. Do you know if on your boyfriend's side of the family as well, there also would have been a guy with like a pattern, like a brother? Like, okay, we got Denny. Do you know if your partner also lost a guy that would have been almost like a brother or a cousin or somebody connected that would have had cancer as well?
We're thinking, but we're not clicking on it right now.
Don't worry about it. And who would the lady be connected to your partner that would have been almost like a mom that would have had all the cancer? Because if he's in the room again, they're allowed to come in to speak to him as well.
It's his grandmother.
Oh, okay. I think we're definitely in the group. Sorry, Melanie. I think it's for your partner, not you. It's just there. So they're trying to sort of get messages in for him.
Okay.
Yeah, you go through. Okay. I know it's weird. Do you know if his mom or his grandmother used to make like a molasses bread or like a sweet kind of bread? Because it tastes like it's almost like a sweet bread, like a sweet molasses or something. Or like that sweet brown bread, I guess. Like that, it's like that sweeter bread.
Yeah, she always did sweets, but it was in a bread dough.
It's almost like a bread or a dough because she's very, very picky about that. Okay.
Cinnamon roll? She always did that.
Because she's very good at cooking for everybody because she wants to make sure everybody eats. But it's kind of one of the things like I go, but it almost feels like, I wonder if it is a cinnamon roll, then that would have tasted like cinnamon. Okay.
He says molasses cookies, maybe.
Oh, I wonder if that's what it is. Because it's definitely like, it's how do I word it? She doesn't bake anything bitter or make anything bitter. It's definitely got like a sweet taste to it. Because I go, oh, everything would have been with a lot of sugar because she's laughing about liking to use all the sugar.
Yeah.
Because she's very amused with it. Because she's telling me that she never got to say goodbye to him properly. And she just wants to make sure that she gets to greet him tonight.
Yeah, okay.
Because she gives him a hug, which means she never got to see him properly before she passes, because she's got the feeling almost like they're very close, but she doesn't need him to validate it or like, you know, be like, he's got to be there. She goes, no, I know he loved me. It's fine. Because she's very protective over him.
Yes.
Okay. I'm still going to go through. Can you do me a favor? Just get your boyfriend after, because I know I can hear me there. If you can, just double check on your side of the family. If they would have also been like a cousin or like brother-in-law, like it's definitely a guy who would have been very significant that died from cancer. But I go, oh, we know the wife. He's trying to say hi to his wife, but he's trying to piggyback it through your reading because he knows it's important to get it back to her.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely, he feels very blunt. He just wants to make sure that he comes through, but he got permission from the grandmom, so he's allowed to piggyback in. But if they tend to be on your boyfriend's side of the family, it means the guy would be linked on his side or go through his side, okay?
Okay.
Beautiful. No, I'm sorry, they're thumbs upping, which means that's the people who wanted to jump in. So they are letting you know they just wanted to pass that on. So if you can, just double check it because he seemed very blunt. And again, I'll upload it on YouTube because it seemed like a lot of people said YouTube. And you guys can always go back and check the facts after. But he seems very blunt that it's like it would be very a big honoring for him if you could tell the wife that he's okay if you don't mind.
Yes, for sure. If we can figure it out, we will.
Yeah, I feel like it would be very obvious, but I definitely feel like it'd be on the husband side, but check on, or your partner side, but check on his side. If there would have been somebody with 4 kids or there was the 4 kids, because I go, oh, he would have known the person who was one of 4 kids or connected to the 4 children.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good there. Beautiful. All right, perfect. So they're pulling back. Awesome. Thank you so much, Melanie.
Thank you.
All right, perfect. Beautiful. Okay, so I think we are going to start wrapping it up there, guys, because I am starting to pull and we're coming up on 9. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in with me tonight. And this is actually going to be the last Zoom session that I'm going to do for a while, just until more of my health stuff settles down. But keep a watch on the Facebook page, because if ever I put any up, and hopefully by the end of summer, fall, if things have settled, we can start going back to in-person readings again. So I'm hoping to do more like group sessions again, but in person. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining me tonight. And if you go on my Facebook page, you can find me at Spiritual Medium Paleki. I'm also on Instagram at spiritual.medium.paleki and TikTok under, I think it's Spiritual Medium Paleki, just on TikTok. So I put up videos, all that stuff, but any talks or anything I do or information stuff all goes on those platforms. So if you want to follow it or get the link to the YouTube from tonight, just go on there in a little bit. As soon as I get the video downloaded, I'll upload it and I'll put the link right onto at least Instagram and also Facebook, okay? So thank you so much, everyone. I enjoyed sharing messages with you tonight. I hope you have a beautiful evening and take care. Be well. Bye now. And I'm just going to look at messages. I think I missed a few messages here.